Hello everybody, I'm back in the woods again. Nice Sunday. Think I'll come out and make a video explaining pretty much how to use tree spikes, gaffs. A lot of people are afraid of them. I was in the beginning, but once I started dabbling with them, I realized that they're pretty safe if used in the proper manner. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try and attempt to show you guys how to use them to the best of my ability. I'm not a professional. I like to do this recreational wise. Sometimes I use it to prune some trees or even take down small trees. However, I like to do it pretty much recreational wise, standing, shape, climbing, just, trying to remain youthful with it. So today I'm going to show you a little bit about the carabiner clips and the gears and the gaffs, the spikes, and pretty much how to tie in and hold on to the tree and get used to it for beginners, because a lot of people think, man, I'm not putting a rope around my waist and hanging on a tree, but I'm just going to show you a little bit of how it's kind of safe, and you want to get yourself comfortable in your belt and get a feel for it. But I guess I'll get to it and talk back to you once I get myself loaded up. I'm going to show you the tree. It's a pretty tall tree, probably about maybe 60, not that big, 60, 70 feet maybe. But that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to show you pretty much how to put your gaffs on and hold on with the tree. All right, we're going to put the spikes on, and as you can see, sometimes these spikes will have, if you can see the little R, it'll say right. Put that in. We'll come around. Go around here one time. Go through here. Pull these as tight as I can. Push it down. There you go. As you can see that. It's in there. Here comes the other one. As you can see, it'll say an L for the left one. Put that in. That's right there. I'm gonna come here. Go around. Pretty tight. Put that in here. And that one is on. Then we put this on. Pull it tight. Lock it in. Put it over. Same thing for this one. Tight. Well, and then there you go. That's how you put on your gaffs. Now you're ready. As you can see, put this one tight. Come through. Right. Get the other one. secondary line. I'm gonna put it on my loop. Put this one over here. And this is my main lanyard right here. So now what I'm gonna do, as you can see, my gear set is all together. The belt's tied in. I'm tied into my legs. I got my secondary line for holding me in the tree. And this is my primary line. This is a steel cord lanyard. It's not just a regular rope, it's a piece of steel that if you got a chainsaw and you cut into it and hit it, it's gonna give you that chance. That doesn't mean that it can't cut it, but it's gonna give you a better chance than if it was just a rope. So now guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to tie into the tree and start to get a feel for it for beginners. All right guys, as you can see, this is my tree. The first thing I want to do when I get on this tree is I want to go ahead and take my main lanyard and carabiner and unlock it. As you can see, this lock is a double lock system. You have to push the back first and then the front to lock that clamp. So it's a safety mechanism to keep you from unhooking yourself. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to go around the tree. I'm going to catch it. And I'm going to tie in to my other clip on my belt. And what you want to do is get used to just hanging from your lanyard, just to feel comfortable in the lanyard and to know that you're not gonna fall out or anything. And this was the first thing that I did when I started, trying to mess with tree climbing, is I just wanted to get used to it and knew that I wasn't gonna fall. I can go back a little bit farther, as you can see, not gonna fall. If I want to come back close to work, I pull my line and I'm back close. Now with the gaps and the spikes, what you want to do is you want to come up close a little bit, let out a little bit, and you want to put them in the tree. Put them in the tree. Now you're in the tree. Don't be scared. Your gaps are in. You want to dig them in, lock your knee. You're in the tree. The first time I did this, I was scared that this wasn't strong enough, but it was. But that's why down low on the ground, you play with this lanyard just to get comfortable with it. You got it in good, you go up. As you can see, not afraid, not afraid. And this is how you climb a tree with spikes and gaps. It's not that hard. It's pretty simple. You just need to get used to it, and it can become a little fun, adventurous thing. However, you still should take safety into consideration because this is dangerous. There's nothing to play with. To come down, keep those spikes close. Dig in. You see? Don't be afraid of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to go up a little bit and come back down. So I'll get back with you after that. And this is how you do it, folks. It's fun if it's done safe. And this is how you climb up. But this is how you have to trust your equipment also. Thank you for watching. And that's it. Ugh. Well, that was fun. Got my cardiovascular going up some, so that was a good workout. As you can see, that is how you use spikes, gaffs, whatever it is, to climb a tree. And again, make sure you have tree climbing spikes versus pole spikes. I'm quite sure you probably can climb a tree with pole spikes, but they may be shorter and it may be harder to spike into the tree bark. However, that's pretty much to, you know, climbing trees and the proper PPE. The proper PPE. So find a place where you could practice that you know that the future of that site is possibly slated for something to be developed. But anyway, that is how you put on gaffs. That's how you practice with your gear, sitting in the tree, you know, starting to feel comfortable and understanding your tools and your belts and everything. At the same time, you want to build a confidence, but understand how to tie in and how to spike up and down the tree. If you do things like that, it'll help you out. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm not a professional. I took this up as a hobby and a trade to just say, hey, you know, I want to do this. It looks fun, but I also understand that it's dangerous. At the same time, I took the time to understand my lanyards, my ropes, my carabiners, the proper carabiners, because it's not no Walmart carabiners. You just can't go get anything. You have to get carabiners that's rated for weight, climbing trees, rock climbing. You want to get the proper carabiners, because if you don't, you could, you know, personally injure yourself. But as I was saying, once you get used to sitting in your saddle and you get used to your lanyard and you start feeling comfortable, the first thing's gonna go in your mind is, I'm going up 3 feet. That's not a lot, but believe me, that's a whole lot when you're afraid and you're not sure if this is something you should be doing. But once you go up 3-4 feet and you sit in that saddle and you trust your lanyards and your secondary line, then you'll start to feel that confidence. One thing I don't want you to take from this is, don't be too confident, because things can happen to anybody at any time. Believe me, anytime. And there's guys who's been doing this thing for decades, you know, longer than I have, and they will tell you that they are lucky every time they get into those straps and climb up a tree, or even climbing the side of a mountain or a wall. So don't make me let you think that it's simple and easy. It's always dangerous. No matter 3, 4, 5, 6 feet, anything can happen. But my point is, once you start to feel comfortable with your saddle and your lanyard and your carabiners supporting your weight, then it'll build confidence in you to go up a little bit higher and conquer your fears. But like I said, I'm not a professional. I just wanted to show everybody that an average guy who wasn't doing this as a profession could do it. So, you know, tree guys, if you're out there and you like being in the woods and having fun, hey, take a chance at it and see what you get. But I tell you what, I love being in nature. I don't like to be crowded too much. And sometimes the peace on a Sunday is the tranquility that, you know, I'm looking for. And it helps me to get ready for, you know, another weekday. So with that being said, until the next time, keep climbing.